We're recording. I know you guys are all the people, so people on the internet, right? You guys, they're all staring at my phone right now because I built this Leaning Tower of Pisa, built out of game clock timers. My camera's sitting on top of that right now, so this is exciting. This is drama right now. Because at any moment that camera could fall down. All right, anyway, we're going to look at a game today. And I sort of unofficially declared last year to be like the year of Go Seigen. You guys remember this? People have been coming here for a while. This year I've sort of unofficially made it all about Miyuting. We've gone a very different direction, right? I'm sort of one of the greatest Go players who ever lived, especially probably the greatest Go player of the 20th century, to Chinese 9-dan 20-year-old kid who's number 3 in the world right now, he's still playing Go. Like it's good. Go Seigen's not playing Go anymore, so it's nice to follow a live player. And I saw this game of Miyuting played in April. And I thought I'd share with you because I had one move that just really was like, whoa, my God, this works? Like, this is a thing now? Because it's the type of move that if my students played it during a game, I would yell at them. And so Miyuting played on move 18 in his game, and so I thought, we would present it here. So anyway, this is a City League game. He's playing against Kim Jae-seok, who's a 9-dan from Korea. Kim Jae-seok is like a top 10, top 20 player in the world. Like, he's not the top, but he's still, super strong. He's probably like the 4th or 5th best person in Korea. They're just going to play a game. Miyuting is white. And what do you guys remember about Miyuting from games you've looked at before? You don't remember anything.
He slowly kills you.
Slowly kills you. That's true for most Go players, though. What is it like? It's a really severe style, right? Where he'll just play very severe moves and make very brash decisions and switch direction of play in an instant. He relies a lot on reading very long sequences, but also like changing his mind on them as well. Like it's a very scary style to play against.
He's black in this one?
He is white.
Or white, okay.
Yeah. Kim is black. All right. And so far, we've got a cross game, which is another thing I don't really show you guys a lot of cross games. And so what is it about a cross game where everybody owns a different corner?
It's hard to build.
Yeah, it's really hard to build a big Moyo. Don't tell these players that. At the same time, though, you could also say, hey, the sides are actually easier to build because every time you play over here, you're approaching your opponent's corner and you already have backup over here. So there is like, even though, you don't own 2 corners, you might be able to bully yourself around into most of a side. Just because every corner also has backup whenever you go somewhere else too. So it has this very strange, fighting/building flow when compared to a normal, black versus white kind of game. And white Tanuki's here as well. This is again Yuting. This is not a normal like this. We see this all the time. This goes back hundreds of years to Shusaku, right? They would play out all the corners or several of the corners before responding in a corner. So they can know what direction to guide the game in. And in this case, Kim Jae-seok kicks this right away. Says, nope, you don't get to do all the things you want to do. And the idea, right, is that normally black has 2 stones here and would need to make a base, yes? Something like this or this. But if white does this, what is black going to do?
Play in between?
Probably not play in between. That'd be a little bit risky.
Though.
But we could either press down with a move like this, or even a move like this. And keep white on the 3rd line and just force white to build this 3rd line. White is not very interested in that. Yuting says, no, I'm going to respond over here first. And we play out the start of a pretty normal looking Joseki. And we get the block here, and black pushes up. The Miyuting plays this Hani, which is very severe. This is like cutthroat Joseki. Right? White is aiming at this cut while leaving multiple cuts exposed for himself. Black defends his cut, makes a base. And the move that white uses to unite this whole entire side and protect this cut is there. And so this is move 18 in the game. This is a move that if you're not, if you haven't been in my class for very long or you're still learning Go, this doesn't look terrible to you, right? It makes sense. But as a Go teacher, this move hurts me. Like I feel physical pain when I see this.
It feels too high.
Too much space underneath.
Yeah, like look, we have defect here, we have defect here, and look at all the space that black can run around in and make bases and do whatever black wants. Like this looks like very hollow territory. And certainly if one of my students was trying to play this in a game, I would just go up to the board and I would nudge. I'd say,
Yeah.
Fourth line. Let's be reasonable. All right? Let's not be so greedy. We want fifth line territory. But again, this is the move played by, the number 3 Go player in the world. That's crazy. And if you don't feel like it's crazy, I'm sorry. You'll get there one day. Like you'll play enough Go where you're like, what, fifth line? That's not doable.
Do you think that's influenced by AlphaGo? Doesn't AlphaGo
Potentially, yeah.
play higher?
There's going to be a couple moves, maybe 2 or 3 moves in this game where you'll see like players actually just take very 5th and 6th line kind of moves, just making sure they have that influence. And that very well might be explained by the AlphaGo success. But man, this hurts me. Like this is one of those types of moves that just makes you think everything you know about the universe is wrong. You should just go back to bed and forget anything ever happened. Anyway, so I said this was a cross game, so no one's going to be building large territories, right?
So does black stop it?
Yeah, black immediately was like, "What are you doing? You can't do this. We're just gonna have defects, right? You can't build all this." And white immediately, then just says, "Okay, I have a 5th line stone here. I was asking for 5th line, but I'm going to accept 4th line."
How generous.
And so it just backs out of this entire sequence. This is the game. Catch up iPad here. Whoops. I do not have this game memorized yet. If I did have it memorized, I'd still probably screwed up because I tend to do that. So white plays there, and like white's going to just make 4th line territory and be happy. But if white was going to do that, it still feels like this would be a better place for that stone. Because there's still Aji in here. Like black can still actually come in here. There's a cut. There's potentially possibility for a throw in a short liberties here if black can get around and wrap around. We certainly have moves like this. We have moves like this. We even have moves like this that attack white very directly. Because this shape is not secure. This is not a good shape under most circumstances where we need to have a connection or build solid territory. So we still want this stone. But, black's looking and saying, hey, you just built 4th line territory? Well, I can build something bigger.
I should put it one more up.
Yeah, he should have played here. He should have learned his lesson from the 5th line.
Go to the 6th line.
Yeah, why not? Like, dude.
Well, he's got that fancy wall now.
I know, he's got a huge one. He can play 7th line.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
Take him.
That's my territory. That's it. We're all the way there. Yeah. And so, white's Miyuting says, okay, you want all that? Well, good luck. I have my territory, now it's time to fight. This fighting is going to be pretty short-lived, though. Kim Jo-seok goes after this pretty abruptly. Again, make shape. This is nice, right? We have a stick of 3 stones, playing 1 space, jump from the middle, super strong shape. White jumps out. And again, if white can just get out and live here, we come under this attack. We've already taken our 4th line territory. Black will get 4th line territory, and we'll just have a fight in the middle. White's, that's the general plan. However, black immediately takes this peep and wants white to commit to this plan. And if white commits to this plan, black already has a shape down here.
Yeah.
Black will essentially be trying to run white into this area, into this stone. This is not what happens in the game. Instead, white says, you know what, you can have 2 stones. Remember that whole black weak group that I was attacking? Just kidding. Really wasn't that committed to that. I don't like that idea anymore. Black offers it one more time, says, hey, you know what, you can still link up here. That's okay. I'm out. You can still have those 2 stones. We can still fight, especially since I already have a stone here. And white's just going, no effing way, we're just out. We're not going to spend a move connecting these. And at this point, black is feeling pretty compelled to take this, which is what he does in the game. If black tries something else, after this stone is here, after white plays this, there might be some high space and shape issues. And if white can get enough liberties and enough shape down here, then we can, again, fight. But black, again, doesn't want to fight. Perfectly content capturing these 2 stones, making all of black's stones on this board relatively strong. Right now, black has no weaknesses, no problem. And white has this stick of 3 white stones in the middle of the black neighborhood. But, you know, if you're Miyuting, you just make this work. Like, this is good enough. Good. I got 3 stones in your neighborhood. That's all I really wanted. I had to give up a little bit over here. But we don't need to ask for too much more. Go diving in. Oh, note this shape is a little thin, right? So white can do things here to attach if he wants to make a base directly. Can actually cut directly here or here. Can peep at it. White has a lot of opportunities to just annoy black with this shape. So black actually tries to, instead of trying to do something really severe with one of these types of moves where we actually cut into white's base making potential as well as connection, black just threatens to do it and keeps this a little bit stronger. White immediately takes this very crude sequence, and this is very, this is what I expect from a Miyuting game, right? These very crude, forced, long reading sequences to make things that just work in the end for him. And takes another peep, and we're just going to keep annoying black. Instead of connecting here, black tries to limit the eye space, take some corner territory. White comes up. Black keeps him out. White asks for the corner again. Black makes shape. And it looks like, white's going to live here. We still have the potential for a cut over here at this current time. We don't have definite 2 eyes yet, but it looks like white's going to live. Meanwhile, black has already got a little bit of profit and is starting to build a wall this way. Right, so we're basically just took that influence we had this way, and now we're just shifting. We took a little profit and we're shifting it this way. White plays Tessuji. White's just basically looking for a free move or 2 to help solidify this connection and prevent this. And Yuting finds this move. And it's a nice move because if you watch black's responses, you're going to see how white gets this in Sente. It's going to poke here. Black takes this Atari. White disconnects. Let me make sure I did it right. And black actually has to play back here. If black doesn't, of course, you can see there's a double Atari right there, right? That would be terrible. So black has to find some move to fix. So because white took away this liberty and got a response down here, white was able to threaten this double Sente, or double Atari, in order to get this move for free.
There's also a shortage of liberties at H7 too.
Here?
If white got it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, this is actually probably better. The better way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, Atari and can't connect.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. So, but all this did, we really didn't do much. We gave away an extra stone, right, in order just to get a free move and retain Sente. And with that Sente move, white finally comes back here and basically fixes the eye space. So, question. Can black cut off this group and this group?
I think so.
I think so. Well, they don't do it right now, but how would you try it?
L3.
You gonna play here?
Yeah.
Okay, this white plays here.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Let's cross cut. Go Atari, connect Atari.
Yeah.
So that didn't work. Okay. Can we play this one?
Just a turn.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atari connect. Yeah, same thing. So L3 doesn't work. What about this one?
Seems credible, right? What about M2?
If you play M2,
Oh, I meant if started there, but no, if you
want this one? Or this one?
No, that one.
I like that one.
This one, okay. Well, I would have to play here.
Yeah.
And black cut you.
No, you have 10. Well,
There is
what if you
this
cut
cut
the other
here.
side though?
Yeah, there is this potential.
Yeah, and those forward don't look happy.
You up and then this. Yeah. But yeah, whoops, I took too many off. If we do this, if we play here, is that any better? That's worse. That's worse.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. It almost looks better. Looks like this goes here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there's still, my point is there's still a little bit of problem here. So even though we got a free move, it's not completely solved yet. Let's see, because of this sequence. We can't play here because we don't have enough liberties. So we'd have to play this. Okay, anyway, that's the game though. Just keep this in mind. The corner would still be alive though. Let's see. Okay. All right, at this point, where would you play as black?
I mean, I like that cut we just did.
Just capture these right here.
I would approach from the bottom right.
Yeah, this feels very natural, right?
Yeah.
Like where we have this stone here and we play all this. This is not what he plays in game. Kim Jae-seok goes there. Guys, remember that fifth line stone we played? It's still really funny looking. So let's go annoy it. And Miyuting deals this beautifully. Like this is like just really hard for black to deal with. You have to play a couple of crudish kind of looking moves. Black plays this Tessuji, which is pretty nice actually. Makes it quite difficult for white to cut, although white finds a way to cut anyway. And black plays this move. So when black plays this move, what is black aiming at?
Connecting underneath.
Connecting here, number one. What else?
Cutting off those 3 stones.
2 stones? Oh, these 3 stones. Yeah, we must cut off these 3 stones entirely. And we're also aiming at cutting off these 2 stones. Right? So getting these 2 stones is to get more liberties. This is a really powerful move. Really, really fiendish for white to deal with. That's what black has no less than 3 things he can do, right, to counter. And meanwhile, the stone's actually useful again, right? Because the stone isn't latterable, so these are not instantly savable. It's a nice move. So, you're Miyuting. How do you, like, get something here? How do you not let these die, or let these die?
Kill everything.
Okay. It's not quite possible. It's not quite possible. But we can ask some questions. What do you got?
Yeah, just cut the 2 things.
Sure.
It
You wanna-
seems crude, but it might work.
You guys think this works, huh?
No.
You guys are so optimistic. How does this work?
I don't know.
Oh, there is a double Atari actually. So we could, and very crudely, play here. And this is, I think this side also.
That
You
was
forgot
like
to
2
respawn.
moves.
What?
You forgot to respawn to this.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Yeah, you're fine.
So if white extends, you know, this Atari, connect and connect. That'd be a very crude way to get out, right?
Ah.
But that's not good. That's I think we could also, I think this way also works, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't read this out entirely. Where do you play now, White?
Well, to keep the fight going, you have to connect those 2 stones up.
So here,
Yeah,
or here?
I like that one better.
Probably this one?
Reduce liberties here.
Well, maybe this way it doesn't quite work. I thought black would be able to get more liberties over here, but maybe black can't. Maybe black can't. I'm not sure. It's hard. It's hard. If black can get more liberties over here, right, then we can come back and cut. And
Yeah. So I guess that doesn't.
But we need more liberties first. Okay. Either way, right, white playing here immediately doesn't really accomplish much. So we're looking for, when your opponent's asking for a lot of things, you have to start asking questions, saying, okay, what do you really want? Like, what do you really, really want? So white plays first. And what does this prevent black from doing, first of all?
Connecting underneath.
Yeah, right, preventing this sequence. Black immediately takes this Atari. And plays the severest, most severe continuation. Again, keeping this cut with as few liberties as possible. And again, especially think of it this way, if this is sente later on, right, to capture 2 stones, then all of a sudden we can net or ladder these 2 stones, right? This is maximum pressure on the cutting stones. But black didn't respond to this move, or to this move, sorry. And this is really good, just good go reading, but also just good go feeling. If your opponent doesn't respond over here, the most severe move isn't over here, right? It's often on the other side. And so just in your own games, when your opponent doesn't respond to you on one side, try to punish on the opposite side, right? Or you guys see what I'm saying here? Like, don't just play this. Because often there'll be better moves open available to you. All right, black takes some free stuff. Makes this exchange. And cuts this off. But white has already read all this out. And plays a really nice move. A move that I wouldn't normally think of, but totally is great here. It's one of those bad shape moves that, Miyuting seems to see really naturally like 15 moves ago. Just play here. Why do I say this is awkward? Like, why is this?
Feels like he's just adding to a dead stone for kind of no reason.
Yeah, it feels like we're kind of adding to a dead stone group. Except, check out these 4 black stones.
It's true.
They're so liberty poor. Right? You can actually play the most severe move over here. Whereas, this would be the natural move, right? Get more, like this, so we go from 2 liberties to 4, oops. We go from 2 liberties to 4 liberties and a lot more pressure on the corner, right? This would be the natural move. But instead we're only going to go to 3 liberties. But in doing so, we just exposed the weaknesses here. Black does not want white to have more liberties. Unfortunately, white is pretty entitled to them. There's really not a lot black can do. Black takes this Atari, and if white connects, right, there's this Atari death sequence, so white can't connect. But white does get that for free. Gets more free stuff. In this case, if black were to get a response here, right, now that black can capture this stone, black can actually respond over here and go back to fighting this. So when black tries to take this free stuff, Yuting's like, nah, I'm cool.
Corner's one point.
I'll take the corner. And so, black follows up here. And to this point, actually there's still, well, let's play with it. Black goes after this whole thing instead of just the 3 stones. White backs off. Black actually takes this opportunity to capture. So there's still a lot of bad algae here. white cuts off the stone. And at this point, the position's pretty settled. So remember what this looked like, right? White had this as potential territory up to here, and black had more or less the corner. What ended up happening here?
White ended up with the corner.
Might up with a big corner too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then black all it did was kind of split, but nothing
Well, no,
feels super.
but he's got
Oh,
so much
that,
potential
yeah.
in the middle
Yeah,
now.
also black out more in the middle.
10, 12 points in the.
Well, I think white actually gained
Yeah, I
by
think
gaining the
white
corner.
gained.
But
It feels like white gained a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even
But
though,
the potential
even though,
that black has is so strong.
yeah, I mean, we're forming like this giant black hole here.
Miyuting has a corner.
Miyuting has a corner, he's fine. But yeah, locally, in terms of points, this is a big success for white, right? Just locally. But globally, it's how can we deal with the threat of all this thickness? And especially because black gets next move. So guess what the next move is?
Attacking the corner.
The approach.
And this is such like a common Go thing, right? You give up, some points to get more potential, right? Or you give up some potential to get more points, right? This is a very common type of exchange. And depending on what style player you are, will sort of dictate often what you think is better. But in this case, I really like white points, but my own style is saying, I really like black. Black is optimistic. And that this is so big. Unfortunately, he's playing Yuting. Yuting's like so. Or he's gonna come live in this giant black hole. Black didn't get quite the response he was expecting, so he seeks to try to put some more pressure on the corner. Again, if we can lean on the corner a little bit, maybe we can build this even bigger and then attack the stone. White plays a very, very defensive corner move. First time I saw this, I believe, was the Lee Sedol ladder game. If you guys reviewed that game, most downloaded game on the internet for many years, before AlphaGo. This was the corner just like you started on one of the ladders in the ladder game. And black just comes back here. Again, to keep this stone strong and start to really put pressure on this. All right, what do you do if you're white? You have to make the stone live, or something live in the middle. How do you get something to live in this? What do you even do?
Run towards the middle.
But the middle's all black.
What about that white stick on the
Go hard.
left side?
We do have a stick over here.
Attack those 3 stones on the left there. 3 black stones.
Try to attack these? Sure. Hey, so we can poke at them. And that's what Miyuting does. It says, hey, whoops, that's not the right move. Oops, sorry, that's the move. Right, because this is threatening to come out, and black can't block you without getting cut himself. Say, I got a free move over there. And black says, no more free moves. I'm done giving you free moves. That's it. Why is this going to float on top here? How many eyes does white have?
0.
0 eyes. Still floating. Just floating. Gently try to run towards our corner. No running towards the corner. You're done. How many eyes does white have?
0.
0. This move also actually does put some pressure on the corner, because now there's also this peep here. So white tries to just forestall that. So black even got a free move on the inside, and black responded down the corner. Oof. All right, black is also sort of sensing maybe white can make an eye over here. Black would not enjoy that. So he plays there. And white goes, that's cool, that's cool. Happy just to be floaty. All right, how many eyes does white have?
0.
Still 0. How strong is black over here now?
Super.
Pretty strong. How strong is black over here now?
Pretty strong.
All right, how do we live, people?
Good shapes.
Good shapes. Let's make good shapes. That's what Miyuting plays. Let's just start making good shapes now. We have a stick. Let's try to start making something that looks like eye space. Black immediately starts poking at this, right? No, you don't get eyes. No, you don't understand how Go works. Let's just keep making good shapes. We'll make a box. Again, black just keeps poking this. Time black or white blocks. Black extends.
It's like a rule, like don't try to live in the middle.
It's a good adage to remember. Like if your opponent owns everything, right? Trying to live gets really hard.
Yeah.
There's a little sort of fun alternate Go game. Have you played it where you take black stones and you just put them all around the edge of the board? It's like skipping on the edge.
Oh, and just try to survive.
Until tell white just try to live. Like live anywhere you can on the board. Have you played this game?
I've heard of it.
We should.
It's a good game. Let's hear white. Just go live. When black owns the first line on the edge of the board. You play this game, okay? If you want to learn something about Go, right, just for yourself, play this game with one of your Go friends, where you just put black stones all around the edge,
Question.
and take white and try to live.
Could you kill all those black stones I played on the second line?
Huh? Which stone?
No, so imagine you have everything on the first line, all
Right.
black.
Yeah.
But you have white on all of the second line.
Oh, then white's totally fine. Oh, could you kill black? Wait.
Is that kill black? I don't even.
The point of the game is to give the border to only black.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
say it's.
Okay, that's a different game. But remember, like even if black filled in all the first lines, but it left the 1/1 points open, this is black stone
Yeah,
over
that's
there,
true.
and then black there, you can't kill it, right? Because black actually has 4 eyes, the 1/1 points.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
yeah.
works out with you.
But I'm saying do this. And you don't even need to fill it in completely.
Yeah.
Just do this and see if white can live on this board when this is the entire outside of the board. It's surprisingly hard. It's a good game. Okay. This game. Black peeps again. White plays this very crude looking move. Black, of course, fixes. White pokes. Takes a cut. And you can kind of see what's potentially happening here. Has to connect up. And black connects. And white connects. And black comes back and needs a stone to keep this all connected. So what did white get here? What did this push and cut actually get white? Because it actually damaged the corner, right? Black got a stone here, so we did some serious damage to the corner. But what did white get for free?
You got a wall.
He got this stone for free,
Oh, I see.
right? And so similar, like how we saw over there, right? White played just a throwaway stone. It sort of cleanses up, and is able to find a free move. And so after black fixes, everything comes plays here. Because hey, we got a free move. We can now go back to playing Go. Black tries to take advantage of this, and it doesn't quite work yet, but it makes white really weak. And remember, they had a similar shape actually up here. In the game, white actually extended. This time, black comes down to wants the liberties. White turns. So what's the status of these 2 black stones? 3 liberties, and that's it. Like, they're dead. 3 moves and they're dead. But, there's weaknesses. These don't have a lot of liberties.
More than 3.
So maybe black will find a way to use them.
More than 3.
More than 3. There are more than 3 currently. Anyway, after black makes this exchange, maybe saves this for later. Goes back to poking out the eyes. Because I think that's how black is going to win this game, right? If you can just poke out enough eyes, you can win a game of Go. Black just keeps the stones connected. How many eyes does white have here?
0.
Where's his nearest friend?
It's getting closer.
We've inched a little bit closer to here, and maybe here, but these are real tenuous friends. These are fair weather friends.
Well, white could probably connect on the right side pretty easily.
How?
He goes here, forces.
No, black might not respond. This is already settled. You play here, black just plays over here. Dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
The three
what-
stones aren't going to
Black
make the
doesn't
game.
need to respond to anything over here if he's going to kill all of this,
Okay.
right? Anyway, White finds this move. And Black just stays strong. Says, no, these are, you don't have eye space over here.
Unless I eat you.
And then White's going, well, I have 0 eyes. Let's just start pushing in from this way. Let's just come over here. And, Black's like, no, this is just, you're done. you and you are not friends. Not gonna happen. Please, can we be friends? No. No friends for you. You're gonna see how they're totally not friends.
This is pretty violent.
This is pretty normal. This is a Miyuting game. I mean, this is professional go. It's serious. All right, how many eyes does White have now?
0.
Did this do anything for us?
Yes.
I've got a
I
free
think so.
move at Tengen.
Yeah, hey, we got a free move. Miyuting plays it.
Yeah.
We got a free move. Hey, those are really helpful. We really like free moves when you're trying to like live through your life. And you know what else?
He's getting potential issues too.
We got another free move here. Because otherwise we'll threaten to capture these two. So Black has to retreat a little bit.
And you can't like kill those 4 stones.
Hmm?
You can't like kill those 4 stones.
These?
Yeah.
Not quite. Almost. Almost. So why you can't kill them? Black will play here.
Yeah.
If White cuts,
The
it's
two
Atari.
died before.
Dun, dun, dun.
But White does play here. Actually, that is the next move. So they do play this out. They do make this extreme. White's finding free stuff, here and here and here. We found that free move earlier. So let us play an extra move on the outside. White's going to play another forcing move. Also free. Remember this little cut here? Black defended there. Totally threatens another, push, cut, Atari, and capture. Because White was able to get this and this for free, it makes this for free. It's crazy. It's like levels upon free. It's like free, plus this, and then you get more free stuff. Finding all these little tiny forcing moves is usually how you're going to make a group live when it's in danger. If you do not have all sorts of little oddity and free forcing stuff,
Doesn't they have a free move at like, 011?
Yeah.
11 here?
Yeah.
Yes.
It threatens to capture the
And
front.
you know what the next move is? You, sir. Peter, 9 on pro, right there.
Black has
There
to
we go.
respond first.
Oh, Black Hat does have response. Sorry. There. And another free move. So Black plays there. And now White plays there.
Boom.
Eyes.
That's starting to look like eye space, my friends. How many eyes is this?
1.
At least one.
It is officially 1, but Black would have to play here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then White would play here, threatening to make a second one. So if Black wanted to kill, he'd have to play here.
And White's can probably score out another eye
And
there.
then it looks like, I think you can play either of these. This is the second eye right there, right? There's no way to prevent that from being false.
Yeah.
And I think over here is the same story.
Yeah.
So even though we look at a bulky 5 as only being 1 eye, in this case, because of just the shape and the lack of black stones anywhere here, or here, it actually makes 2 eyes. That's alive, man. What happened? This black hole was just, who cares? That's pretty awesome. All right, so Black didn't really get to punish this enough. So if we just look at the score here, White's got a big corner here, got 4th line territory all through here, got a few points over here, a few more points over here. Black has some points here, some points here. This is only 3rd line territory. Where else is Black's points going to come from?
A move at 07 would give him quite a few points.
And a move at 07.
The cut.
Oh, here. This is some more points.
Yeah.
But it's just go take.
Yeah.
And if you're going to make, 7 points here, White can easily make more than
Yeah,
7
that's
points
true.
over here.
Can you kill the corner?
And go after this thing. And we play this. However, in this case, black doesn't make this cut. And I need to study this more because I don't know why. Black just plays here. And then white just connects.
Passive.
Yeah, but why? Well, we should look at this. This would actually answer our earlier question. So if it goes like this, why doesn't black play this way? Who can solve the answer?
He's too far behind on liberties, isn't he?
White is or black is?
No, black.
Where, here? For these two?
Yeah.
No, but he's going to give those up, right?
Oh, for the cut,
cut
right.
right here.
Yeah, we did this. That's right.
We did do this. Well, why doesn't this work?
White goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And then you cut at H3.
H3 is Salvatore.
Oh, no, sorry, H2.
What about J2 followed by H2 if he cuts?
Let's put the iPad down. Let's here. Let's try to figure out why this doesn't
But
work.
that doesn't work anyways.
Black just connects and takes,
Yeah.
right? Like what's the next move for white?
There isn't one.
Yeah, I don't see it.
The 3 stones have too much.
So J2, white is not right.
No, because black can wrap around.
So if we do,
Suppose
if white plays here, sorry, so that's reset, and black cuts here,
and then get H2 to get another liberty. Or you still losing?
he doesn't matter. Right. Oh no, this does work. Of course that works.
Oh,
Thank you.
right,
Duh.
right.
Ha ha ha.
Duh.
Solved. Thank you. We should have known that earlier. So earlier it didn't work either. Yeah. Yeah, this is Atari, and then you have 2 against 3. Whoops. Well, if my future self could go 30 minutes into the past and remind, hey, we're being dumb. There's an Atari there. I would very much like to remind myself of that. All right, good. Here, 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 and here. All right, so here's the sequence. White plays here, black plays here, white plays here. Good. So black just gets a little more profit. And at this point, that's not like this. Getting these points is not enough. So black needs to do something bigger. Black is losing.
Let's try to kill the bottom right corner.
Sure, black plays here. So it just takes the stone. Black comes in here. Again, threaten to cut off this thing. Black just takes the stone. Black limps up. Hey, it looks like we might even be able to live down here and then force these 3 stones on the outside. What's the problem?
The white eats all of the black stones.
White plays here, yeah. It's not yours.
Yeah.
White, there's no good way for black to get this out and have enough liberties in order to save these. And it's basically a 1-move capturing race, no matter what you do. The white wins. This is where black resides. But it's a fun thing. You can test this yourself and see if you can get this black stick out. Like, what would you try here? 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 Like, how do you get this stick out?
I like the honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no honey here.
Well,
That one, yeah.
Diagonal? Okay.
Let me just play.
Diagonal seems good, but it's a terrible idea.
Oh, right.
We can cut it either way.
Yeah, okay. So you have to extend them.
Yeah, you can't play this one. This one, I can actually just play there. Even if black just comes out gently, you just net. Or I think you can throw in first. And then net.
Oh, that's good.
You still win the capturing race.
Yeah.
something like, I mean, after black S2, then that white groups on the lower left starts to S2.
Oh, way down here?
Yeah.
Ah. So white plays here. You respond.
Yeah.
White plays here. Now what do you do?
J3?
Which one?
J3?
J3. Oh, you take that right now?
I just-
Okay, let's assume white responds. Next move.
Yeah.
Do you get anything by going after P3, trying to make a false island?
Yeah, so that looks like the most promising thing. But white just plays there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah, there's two eyes there. Yeah, no,
And
it's-
likewise, if you play, well, if you play in one, it's not gonna make a difference. You just get captured.
no, well, does it? Right here, actually, it does make a difference, doesn't it? It does make a difference.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because you've got,
Oh, yeah.
got to throw in an R1.
That's good. This is not two ice.
I'm not seeing it. Why isn't that two eyes?
Where's white?
Oh,
So, that plays here?
Wouldn't it be?
But it's white's turn.
It's white's move.
Oh, okay, fine. Where does white play?
ouch.
I'll
Yeah,
play
think of
there.
that one.
I'm playing.
And then,
So that's okay, right?
No, no. Yeah, throw in, false eye.
oh, right.
Here, throw in, false eye. Yeah, so maybe there is something here. Maybe there is. Let's do some life in that. Let's
Fancy.
do it, let's do it.
That's all determining if, you know, how white responds to the S2, right?
So
Yeah.
if we can play here and get white to respond this way.
Well, he kind of has to. Otherwise, the group just gets cut off.
Well, but I mean, we
I
can
guess you
we can
keep
live
the
if we
corner.
don't need these steps,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
If we don't need these, then we can always just come back and capture 2 stones.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing.
Right.
So we're really only fighting over these 6 stones.
Right.
Well, let's assume that we want those 6 stones because, you know, we love them. Our true love. And if black plays here. That does look good.
Well, no, then can't white play P3?
Just connect here.
Yeah.
No.
And if black goes out,
No?
Q1.
Good. No, that's not a thing.
Oh, no, you're right.
That's not a thing.
That's not fair.
This look bad.
Yeah, maybe black can capture those actually. Maybe those are still dead. So remember how I told myself 10 minutes ago that 30 minutes ago I wish we could go back in the past?
Now you want to go back 40 minutes?
I want to go back. First of all 10 minutes and say no, these are still dead.
I assume they're not dead, because wouldn't that tip the scale towards black then?
I'm not so sure. It depends on how much white can make over here in exchange for those.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, of course-
remember, these are dead.
Yeah.
So
White could trade those group and just give
and
up the 6
this is
stones.
not alive either, right? This corner is not alive yet. Black needs another move to make this alive.
Yeah.
So this is half life. These are dead. White lived in the middle. White has basically more territory here than black has down here. This is bigger than anything black's going to make here. You know, it's white is up by a huge amount on this board. So even if white gave those up, I'm not convinced white's
White
down
could
now.
choose to give up those 6 stones and live on the side.
Yeah, but I'm still not convinced he has to yet. Like, I still feel like there's something here that I'm not seeing, which is possible given how many times I've screwed up this sequence. So, yeah. Anyway, the thing again for me that really make this game stood out was this 5th line move originally back here. Was it's like, wait, what is going on here? And I mean, how well do you think it worked out for white? I mean, was that the key to his success, or was that just a distraction for black?
I don't know that it was the key to the success. I
It
think
seemed like white had to go get desperate.
It was interesting though, because
I feel like-
But there was nothing desperate about White's moves. He was just playing really risky, you know, like having a near death group in a giant black area. I mean, you're always going to try that, right? Like if you're a pro player and if black needs this to win, Like you're always going to choose the course of action that's going to lead to you to have the highest chance to defeat your opponent. But yeah, it's very risky.
It worked well because driving those black stones on E, you know, he was building his fourth line territory, plus he was driving them into that fifth line stone.
Yeah,
That's very
No, E 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, this is yeah. So this again, that sequence surprised me, right? It's like that's how you use a fifth line stone, really? Like you just actually just build a wall, let your opponent build a wall into it. Yeah, that's kind of how I used it, but it still had a defect over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Miyuting had this huge defect and still got a good result.
Yeah,
But he
he
traded
kind
that
of
defect for the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the corner and the outside influence. But
Yeah,
Black
so-
never got a chance to use it.
Yeah.
Well, Black thought he was using it.
That's true.
He did try to use it, it just failed.
Yeah, it just didn't work. Had too many. It turns out too
much
many
free
weaknesses.
stuff.
Too much free stuff was left there, which is amazing if you think about it, because this was all black. Like there was virtually no weaknesses in black shape.
Nick,
Yeah.
so what if, you know how you played Q1, what if he had played O1
Oh, we're
first?
still-
Yeah,
Okay,
played
so
O1.
we're going back to this. We're going back to this.
No, at that point, like,
Right.
it was the last move.
So here,
So yeah, did that, and,
you want white to O1.
oh, no, like, well, what was the last two moves that were played?
So we did here
Okay.
and here.
Oh, no, the last variation, though.
I think it's when white takes P3 first.
Oh, it plays this one.
No, so N1, P3, and then
N1.
M1. Other colors.
The other colors. Here.
Yeah,
And M1.
and then M1, and then I say play O1. What blocks the 3? Then I say take the target and
But that
2.
doesn't give you an eye.
Not
And
eye
then-
space.
Oh,
That
well,
doesn't help at all.
doesn't?
No.
I was saying, oh.
Throw it in your
I
basic
mean,
nothing.
even if you wanted to, it's on there. Oops.
I mean, technically,
Black plays there.
J3 hadn't been taken in the game, so white could have just taken that to connect and Sente, and it would have solved all his problems. Instead of connecting at K4.
Is that true? So
So,
it's like this. Oh, so you play this first.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
yeah, and now you can play whatever.
But this still isn't. This is still death.
What about O1?
You can't play this because you needed the option to kill these two stones.
Oh, right.
Right. That's how you're alive. Is because you can kill two stones with this move.
Right, but you
Oh,
don't
but
have
now-
that
now-
option anyways.
What? Now you're dead.
Oh, right. Because he plays, the J3 was in
Because-
response to M2.
Yeah. M2 right threatens to capture two stones,
Right.
but
So
it would
J3
let
is the
these
response.
get cut off.
Right.
Yeah. So if you kill this Aji first, now this move is not Sente. Now black defeats you.
Right.
So unfair. So unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been huge.
So I don't know. It's starting to seem like these are dead again. I'm not sure. I'm gonna call Miyuting and tell me. Stone's dead.
Do you speak Chinese?
Shit. I'm told that means thank you.
Just tell me that's not.
Yeah, and then so I also know so this would be terrible pronunciation, but from lessons with Chinese professionals, I know hao and hu hao, which means good and not good. Supposedly, if you pronounce it correctly, which I do not. Yeah. So anyway, I thought it was cool. You guys are so demoralized now. I'm sorry. I've ruined Go.
See if the internet
I'm
can
still
solve
trying
the
to figure
problem.
out how to fix
Yeah, internet,
this.
go correct this, because, I don't know. It's hard teaching people stuff that you don't know. It's really hard. All right, you guys want to play some Go? My camera make it? My camera fall down?
Not yet.
Sweet. All right, see how that looks. All right, thank you.